this episode of My Epic Adventures, a group of expats living in the Middle East take on the infamous Wahiba Sands Desert. I'm Luke and I live life for adventures. So subscribe and join me on my next epic adventure. Oman's Shurukir Desert, or commonly known as the Wahiba Sands, is a small coastal desert stretching 12,500 kilometers squared in the heart of Oman. Our plan was to head south from the small town of Badia, 150 kilometers into the heart of the Wahibas, and camp. On the second day, we would cross east from Camp 1 to Camp 2. On the last day, we would catch the easy Bedouin road north and make our way out of the desert.
Ronnie, tell us about your new bumper and who installed it.
Well, I found a wonderful local contractor, and
You must go into shot so we can see who it is. Go into shot. So you found a local contractor, a local engineer to fit yourself a new winch.
so far we're friends, but
We'll see what happens this trip.
hopefully he's the first bastard that needs
Hopefully it
recovered.
stays on, huh?
Yeah, there might be a refund coming up.
Is this what's going on? Yeah.
So, because it's a rental,
Yes.
I don't have a mount on flagpole.
Okay.
So,
So we're making a rod holder for trolling.
so I'm using a fishing rod and a PVC pipe and some sellotape and a black bag.
Listen,
the biggest
they say Boere maak 'n plan. That's true, eh?
But we have the biggest flag.
You do.
Might not count in our favor.
And it's a fishing rod, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's a new fishing rod too.
Yeah. You reckon you could send a location printer number for me?
Yeah, just
Hey, we took the teacher road this time,
we took the teacher road.
and it was really.
Was it easy at the end of the day?
Yeah, I'm so happy the worst.
I saw we beat 8 p.m. so it's not too bad.
Yeah, but I'm happy that the worst is over now, and we can enjoy tomorrow. Really, it's gonna be relaxed. And,
It's the most vehicles we've ever had in the desert, right?
yeah, for sure.
How many are we?
17 at the moment. One clutched out, unfortunately,
Okay.
and we're also waiting for one guy. We hope to make it, but.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, it's going to be a good challenge and good. And like I said, the worst is over. Now we can dry and have a nice.
Now we can play.
Now we can play. So those guys who don't know what to expect, it's going to be fucking nice. Anyway, welcome guys. Let's have good fun. The main thing is not only driving and try to break our cars. That's not the intention. Is to have a good time and leave here and looking forward to the next time to see our brothers in the desert again. So. Thanks, Beto. Yeah. You're welcome.
So, just to keep things simple and how it runs is, you got your three Mufasas who ultimately will make the final decision on anything. As much as we're going to go and have fun and everything like that, there are safety issues that happen, okay? But it doesn't mean they're going to be hard and fast. They'll take advice from anybody. There's people who've been in the desert longer than some of the Mufasas, so we'll take advice on that. But we just want to keep a structure. Then we've got the Odlinger. They experienced enough, they know what's going on. And then you get the deacons, and we get our congregation.
Yeah, that's a
But if you arrive at his bar at Millie's Without your hat for your first dop, you're going to get fined.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. So his rule is if you go to your first time you go to Millie's, you wear your hat and you support him. These are the two. If Mufasa's not around, these two is taking the lead. So over to you two boys, huh?
Okay, guys, so what I want to do tonight is welcome all of the new congregation members. So what we've gone with now is just a glass of beer. Now, what I wanted to do again was back 16 years ago when I first arrived in Oman. Luke wasn't there back then, but he didn't arrive too long after me. Times used to be tough. We used to be scraping the pennies together to go to the pub. We used to spend our 50 reals in rock bottoms for the weekend, and it was like 25% of your salary. What this symbolizes is that symbolizes when you come into the group, you come into Oman, it's you're new, and you have to drink through the beer, you have to drink through the shit to get to the nice stuff. Now the nice stuff, what I've got in the back there, I've got each of you a 10-year-old brandy from South Africa.
Yes.
So I'm gonna call up your names, all of the new guys one by one. You come over, you take your beer. I'm gonna give you a shot of a nice brandy, and then Wim is going to give you your hat, which is the cap that these guys have been talking about that you need to keep with you. Like it twice as much as all the very nice, but the new guys aren't allowed to talk.
Team Zuma.
How does Team Zuma feel this morning?
We feel fantastic.
Yeah?
We're
No hangover?
No hangover.
Now tell us a little bit about the new truck. Oh, Zuma.
New FJ.
How do you feel about your FJ?
Pretty happy. We'll see by the end of the day how much of it remains.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we just got to see if the driver can handle it.
that's the biggest problem here is operator error.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, Uncle Werner.
Good morning, good morning.
Tell us, how did you sleep?
I slept like a baby.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you not get cold, not get wet, nothing?
Not wet, but cold, but
Bit cold?
very good.
Okay. Good morning, boys. How are we feeling?
It's fresh as rain, yeah. Yeah, it's fresh as anything, man.
Fresh, huh? No hangover, no babbelas?
Probably you should know, but no, this like doesn't get hangovers.
Yeah, that's true. You don't really
Yeah,
get
so I'm all good, yeah. Ray Vader's pickup became a bit of a trash can overnight.
Did it?
You know, so someone has decided they would throw some beer cans in. Ray Vader doesn't drink beer, so.
Oh, you see. And Ray Vader, how are you feeling about the Black Dragon?
Die groot swart wors.
Yeah, the groot swart wors.
Swart wors, no.
Star Wars.
She's doing fabulous. I think she might even surprise us today.
Okay, well, we're going to find out today. The proof is in the pudding. And we're going to see how this big American truck goes.
I'm waiting for my navvy to shout at me, no, don't do this, don't do that.
Yeah. I heard the guy you're driving with is a bit mouthy.
He chipped me cup last night because I hit the thing on the side of the road, but I couldn't check focal where I was driving. And I was in the dust, and so I flushed my night vision. I couldn't see at night. And there was one of those little fucking camel grass islands that came out, and I clapped this thing, but it was a high one like this. We went like...
Oh, so the big black Vorster knows about a bit of airtime, eh?
So I was like, no, I didn't see that. He says, no, fuck it, Ray, you're just not concentrating.
Fresh,
No babbelas,
fresh
feeling good?
breeze. Yeah, no, all good. And you?
Ready to rumble? Yeah, I'm feeling
ready
fine
to rumble.
actually. How's the Land Cruiser of Terror?
It's doing well. It's
perfect.
doing well. It seems to multiply beers and Red
really?
Bulls through the night.
Ain't got no gas in it.
How was your night? How did you sleep?
Slept like a demon, boy.
Proper.
Proper. And now, we're getting our team gear on. That's it was.
These guys get out of bed in uniform.
It was like we were in a lumberjack's yard.
Who snores worse?
It wasn't us.
Rhino
it was
Gav.
down here. Yeah,
How was it down here?
down here. Some big snoring.
How you boys feeling today?
I'm feeling semi.
Fuck dat nou gos. Laat die son net mooi opkom.
This was a FNB last
Okay.
night.
Are you feeling a little fragile now?
I'm
I'm a little fragile.
You're a little
but
fragile.
It's worth it.
Okay. Okay,
So-
it was worth it. But tonight we must cup again.
Maybe not so hard than
Maybe not
last
so hard.
night, but
Morning, Ronnie.
Good morning, sir.
How you feeling?
All right, not bad.
Okay.
Amazingly.
So listen, has the old Land Cruiser gone over 700,000 yet?
Listen, I won't have you talk about William like that. 650.
650, okay.
about me or you're talking about the cruise?
Okay. So your co-pilot and your cruiser about the same age?
Right, okay guys, everybody, normal stories. We'll start with the basic things. We drive with our lights on. We drive with our safety belts on all the time, yeah? That is important. The biggest thing is give people space. Do not ride on the other person's arse. You know, give him time to maneuver, get over the hill, get on, and give him time to clear on the other side. That is very important.
We're an hour in, how does it feel?
Cruising. No
We're
bruising.
still on the highway, so we're not really in it yet, but how does it feel?
Oh, lucky.
What's happening, soldiers?
What a day.
Huh?
We're losing the war, I think.
Oh, it's been tough for you?
No, not really. It's part of the plan.
Okay. Team Raptor, how's it going?
No, fine, pleasurable day.
Now, but tell us, Odeling, has your co-pilots been fucking pulling their weight or
Yes.
not so much?
Let me tell you, they actually at one point I had to speak to them quite seriously, but
Yeah.
now then they offered me even a drink. Can you believe it?
Oh wow, only one?
No, but that's only time. We had time.
Jacob. So Team Top Gun, how's it been going today, Skipper?
Very good, very good.
Huh? How do you feel your new co-pilot's pulled his weight or not?
No, the new co-pilot's not doing so very good.
Why not?
I haven't had a beer all day. I don't know what is the operation.
Are you thirsty?
All I get is water, so.
Okay, you're an athlete now.
I think it's because you call it a Perrado.
We are in the Wahiba desert again. It's a fantastic day. We've got 19 vehicles in the sand and we are having a blast. Pussy! The big question is, how did your flagpole duct tape scenario work?
This is
Definitely gonna patent it.
This is a patent story. Definitely. I'm going to sell this, or I'm going to leave it in here for the next person.
Okay, so the next guy to rent it, he'll be good.
He's sorted. Yeah.
Sorted.
Take the flag.
This is my teammate for the day. He was the skipper of the boat, Uncle Ray Vader. Tell us about your day.
Ask me tomorrow when I see the first piece of Bedouin road, I'll tell you. No, awesome experience, awesome, just the whole thing, the vibe, everything. It's fantastic.
How did you feel your truck went?
Pretty good for a stock standard truck. It went right.
Yeah? Yeah, you drove wonderful today. Your first time driving in the desert, and I think you can pat yourself on the back, bud. How did you boys go?
We went real well.
How did the truck perform?
Fantastic. It's amazing.
It's amazing?
Machine.
Get stuck at all?
We used the 8-tracks twice. Does that count? No, we were never hooked up to anything.
Wow, okay, no, that's self-recovery.
Self-recovery every time.
With the awesome button.
Okay, with the awesome button.
Yeah.
NOS.
It's insane. It's voodoo. It's some kind of magic.
But are you now an FJ fan?
I'm a massive FJ.
I'm buying an FJ.
Are you buying an FJ? You might be the smallest pick of SUV in Texas,
It
bro.
might be, but we'll jack it up.
How did your day go?
I came to relax and this man made me work all day long with a gimpy knee. I ran up and down the hills. I got fuck all sympathy. Nothing.
Has this Wrangler ever been winched out before?
Yeah, today.
Or is this the first time ever?
I think second time.
Okay.
But it's okay. I mean, you have to get stuck, especially if your friends get stuck so deep that you have to go like.
It's like
other side 11 a reef.
It's like a sympathy suck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So it's the first time that we've got 18 cars, and given this new drivers, I think about 8 or 9 new guys, first time ever. We did pretty well. I must say kudos. Well
Yeah, I think so too. I drove with a new driver and he was amazing. How did your rental Prado go today?
Let's go first. It's not team rental, the car's a rental, but this is, we got a new name for a pub. Chris and I are going to business. Then we bought Book and Bulldog.
That's rugby pub in
A rugby
the UK.
pub in London, because there's enough Saffers camping there, and obviously the English.
Okay.
So we'll have like maybe English rugby World Cup winning jersey, and then the 3 South African ones.
Yeah, but then Chris, how did it go? Did you do some driving today?
The low driving today.
The whole morning, and then I think you didn't get stuck, did you at all?
Nope.
No, so I got stuck like 3 times.
But I did crack the.
You did crack the bump.
Yeah,
we
need finish it off.
We need a nose job done in Ruby.
Plastic surgery.
All right, team baby Pajero. And how many times did you get stuck?
I got stuck basically one time.
Once?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fairly easy.
I got stuck, but then I get out myself.
That's a self-recovery.
Yeah. So
that's not stuck,
so
John.
I've been winched out once.
Ah, that's stuck.
Yeah. So once.
Okay. What's it like riding in the backseat? You might be the first backseat driver ever.
I think in this Raptor it's a pleasure.
It is?
Yeah. So
But well, you get stuck so much that it must be difficult in the backseat.
I think you must speak to the driver. I don't want to say anything, but no, we had
It's
fun.
his brother, so he's very gentle and kind, you know?
Look, he might be taller than me, but he remembers me from way back young.
This is the captain of Team Ferrari. How did you go today?
It wasn't too bad. We didn't lose any bits of the car. A couple of our friends have lost some bits and pieces, so we're quite happy.
How many times did you get stuck, Chuma?
None times.
None? Boom, super Ferrari.
No time. We crested once, but pushed ourselves off.
Okay, we did that too.
But yeah, nothing else. Some loose stuff out there, but I think with the
With your beefed up truck,
I think with a couple of the conversions worked out quite well. A little bit of extra power, a little bit extra height, worked out top.
Awesome. How was your co-pilot?
He was very good. A poos.
Was he a puss? How did it go?
Black Candy performed.
Black Candy is our car. It was fucking brilliant today.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah, really, really good.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Who did most of the driving?
Pretty shared quite well. Shared driving equally, I suppose. Yeah.
Just a quick question, boys. So when you handed over the driving, how long did it take for the second drivers to get stuck? In meters, please.
50.
Instantly.
How many meters?
Bondi, how many meters?
Oh, so Bondi was driving that station.
Maybe 10.
No, I'm just trying to establish the facts because Honourable Justice will be out later. Yeah.
Okay. And for your first time in the desert, what it was like?
Yeah, it's great.
Good fun. You'll do it again?
Yeah, definitely. I'll come back next year.
At sunset, we welcome the 3 Mufasas for our award ceremony and fines meetings.
Thank you.
Officially a retired Mufasa, the highest rank and the highest class.
During the ceremony, the Mufasas would hand out awards and promotions in rank. This is to keep it fun and allow people to get more involved.
Chris, we all make a joke about these things, but I think it's not from us. We all brothers here, and we try to make fun of things and ranking and everything, but really it's more to make our brotherhood more closer and give some guys responsibility, and eventually it will end up in a safe trip. Today, thanks very much, guys. It was safe. Thanks for the non-rankers and the new guys, it worked well.
Good morning, Mr. Ivy.
What a jump.
We're working our way out of the middle of the desert. What is our plan today?
The situation is a little bit unknown. We've got somewhere between 5 and 15 kilometers to go that way before we find a hard road.
Okay.
And Viam is taking his sweet time. He's now half an hour late for departure. And we've got a lot of work to do here.
Like...
We must just go. We
so when you say a road in the desert, what do you mean a road in the desert?
Like a 2-spur track.
Okay.
Like it's fine. I mean, there we can go. We can drive like 100 kilometers an hour on that. Okay. But we still have a few hours
ways
before
to
we
go.
get to that. Yeah.
So there I was, fight of my life, 15 on 3. Man, did we fuck those 3 oaks up. 2 nights in a row, lost to bed. Drank more brandy this weekend than I have in the last 12 months. But feeling lekker.
I know the book are playing tonight, but I might go easy on the booze.
Yeah, I reckon. But thanks to the boys, we had a fucking
morning.
enjoy.
How are you feeling?
Team Peel.
Who's going to be driving today?
He's not allowed to touch my car. You can never go at my missus before you can have a